Skinless, guild leader for the Alliance Guardians, and today we're going to be looking at the Fleet CM for Geonosians Territory Battles, which is going to be the light side variant here. So a lot of people seem to have some issues with this, understanding it. Quick little history on it that would make this easier for you is understanding kind of where your guild is at with the assault and defense positions. So if you're not fully aware of this, it's going to be done from your platoons. So formations is full strength for us since we fill all of them. The biggest thing to look at with this when we go in is going to be knowing kind of when you first start off kind of with these guys here, you'll always get, as long as you fill up 2 of your platoons, you always get the assault formation and defensive position formation in some kind of degree that works. You get a decent one, or decent boost for assault on the 4 out of 6, and then 6 out of 6 really gives you what you need to do really well. And this affects all of your ship missions, so it makes it a lot easier when you actually have these formations and having them with the extra bonuses and the extra defense and the extra offense. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into this here. We don't do the SM necessarily always here, depending on what's available, but if you're looking for something that's gonna work the right way here, we're gonna jump in. What I found is when I have my GK set up, I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 tanks to start. Clone Sergeant is really a positive option. You could use another tank, but I really recommend Clone Sergeant, even when mine's gear 11 and he does really well. Baron, I've got R5, I've got Anakin at R5, Ahsoka R5, Rex R5. Plo is like 5-star with like gear 8. It doesn't really need anything. He's there specifically for one purpose, and you'll kind of see that as we go through. And then I like to have the second healing option there with Jedi Consular. So we're gonna go ahead and without further ado jump into this here and take a look and see which formation or which variant we got here. So we got the GEOs. This works just as well with the bounty hunters. I mean, the bounty hunters are a little harder, but it works. So your tanks start taunting, so that way we can kind of save Anakin as we start off going into this here. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with Daze if we can hit it. We got it on 1. We're gonna get a buff immunity if we can. Perfect. And kind of go from there. So we're gonna start chipping away on Sunfac. It doesn't look like I have another target lock, so we're just gonna use the basic. Nothing too crazy. And then we can go ahead from here and we can do a couple things. I like to bring somebody out. Probably go ahead and bring out the protection. No, you know what? Let's go ahead and bring out Ahsoka. I think that we can go ahead and last a little bit longer. Don't really have any buffs, but this does hit pretty hard when you have the right things on GK. So they're still going to keep attacking the 1. Let's go ahead and keep focusing here. And sometimes you're going to lose somebody. I could have pulled out Jedi Consular and tried to heal up some of that protection, which honestly would have probably been my preferred option, but you know, it just depends. So here you can kind of see what your positions are. So assault formation is going to go ahead and reduce the cooldowns, as well as give you some additional bonuses there as far as for your offensive set. And then for defense here, you're going to go ahead and recover the 25% max health and all the protection and whatnot. So you usually use defensive if you're in a bad spot, but you're going to go ahead and swap over to assault here. And then you get another turn, so I'm going to go ahead and give everyone the second chance there and start hitting pretty heavy here, which is awesome when you can go ahead and get really offensive. So as you can see already off the bat, everybody's dying real fast. Now, when you have the bounty hunter formation, the same mission but with bounty hunters instead, you'll find that the health that is lost is a lot a lot less, so you kind of get yourself into a bad spot there. I'm going to go ahead and pull Plo Koon, because Plo is going to go ahead and dispel as well as make things all nice and neat. I'm also going to throw the taunt up on Baron, and we're going to clear the buffs here and keep attacking offensively. So you can see I'm hitting for massive amounts of damage. So that's the biggest thing, is you want to survive until you get into to the assault formation, and that's really how you kind of get into where you need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and once again reset up assault, get another turn, and I'm going to give the chance for everyone to assist. And that's an easy way to go ahead and go forward with this battle here. It works across the board, but definitely recommend making sure you start with those 2 tanks. That's very, very key, and going from there. So I hope that this was a helpful video, and that you, if you liked it, please like, or comment, whatever you need. Just let me know, so that way I'm not making these for no reason whatsoever. And if you dislike it, please let me know, so I can figure out what I'm doing wrong. So as always, Skinless is out.